This month is National Nutrition Month, and this morning our Daytime Cardiology Specialist, Dr. Shoba, is here to encourage us to eat more color, which means adding more fruits and vegetables to our daily dining plan. And it's not only fruits and vegetables, it's the meats you eat, spices you put on food. It's just, it affects not only your heart, but your entire body.
That's true. The food that we eat affects our entire body, be it our cardiovascular health, be it our mental health, the way we behave, our depression status, be it our skin,
Right.
be it our stomachs, our irritable bowel, all those kind of things.
Right.
It affects every body part.
And your skin, you mentioned, very good point there. Your skin's the largest organ you have, and you got to take care of it. And what you put in your body is going to eventually show up on your skin.
Right, and that is the most visible part of us,
Right.
and including our joints. The
Right.
food that we eat can actually affect arthritis, joint pains as well.
And I know that's so specific to spices. I mean, because we see things like, you go and see the arthritis rubs and they have capsaicin in it. But a lot of folks, that capsaicin you can find in pepper. I mean,
Right.
there's different sources. So what you eat says a lot about your health overall.
Right, there are different other kind of spices too, like turmeric.
Right.
There's a lot of information out there on turmeric these days,
Right.
and it's got curcumin in it, and that is also good for inflammation, for our minds, for our general body benefits. And like you said, the peppers that have got the capsaicin in it,
Right.
and all these products have been put into pills and are sold in the market. But what if you eat the natural products? In fact,
Right.
I have mint growing at my home.
Right.
I use turmeric in my regular cooking, and we eat lot of colored fruits and vegetables because they have a lot of antioxidants.
Right.
That is really good for our skins. It's actually very good for our minds as well. Remember, our brains also need B12, B6, folic acid, a little bit of magnesium, things like that also are very important for our hearts, and for our heart health, for our brain health, for our skin health. For our GI health, you need all these vitamins and all these fruits and vegetables, a little bit of nuts in there,
Right.
a little bit of omega-3s in there, and there are things in these plant and vegetable products that we have not even found that are good for us because research has not even gone to that extent. And so if we eat all these in good proportions, I
Right.
think we'll have an overall healthy body rather than popping a bunch of pills. Think about it, yogurt. That is a good probiotic. So people who can
is.
take yogurt, it's a very, very good probiotic. It actually, your gut flora is fully populated by a simple thing like yogurt, and that can prevent irritable bowel kind of symptoms rather than popping pills.
I know when I've been sick, I've had like a stomach flu or a virus of some kind, and my stomach's acting up, or I've had to take some medication that's affecting my stomach. I know just grabbing a carton of yogurt and eating that carton of yogurt
Right.
just smooths things. I mean, your stomach calms down, and it's just a great natural way to handle that situation.
Right, and many of these natural products actually have anti-inflammatory properties.
Mm-hmm.
So it might help you fight infections. Could there be some anti-cancer properties? Research is going into that. And depression, simple things like depression that we suffer day in and day out, could it affect us? Things like gluten in our food.
Right.
Somebody that has got a lot of rashes on their body, they've got joint pains, they've got some mental status changes. Could it be something like gluten in your food?
Mm-hmm.
Could that be causing your symptoms? You are having a lot of irritable bowel kind of problems,
Right.
constipation, diarrhea, a lot of belly pains. Could that be all because of gluten? There's also things in like processed foods that are full of saturated fats that could be allergens in your body, triggering a whole bunch of allergic reactions that is manifesting as MEL symptoms, GI symptoms, cardiovascular symptoms. We know
Right.
caffeine can cause palpitations.
Absolutely.
Certain types of tea in sensitive people can cause palpitations. So there is so many things out there in natural foods that can affect you and lead healthier lives.
I think from when we're small children, our
Right.
mothers drive into us, eat your green vegetables,
Right.
eat your leafy green vegetables. But
Right.
there's so many other things. There's so many colors of
Right.
vegetables and fruits that we need to incorporate into our diets. I mean, you have to find the things you really like to eat. But
Right.
there's bananas and oranges and tomatoes and everything that doesn't have to be green. I mean, I think the green
Right.
turns a lot of people off.
That's right. And like you mentioned, so many different colors. I mean,
Yeah.
there's carrots, there's berries of different colors, and
I know blueberries are a
Oh,
great
yes.
source of antioxidants.
absolutely.
So
Right.
just getting all of that color in your diet.
Right.
And you're just making it a healthy overall. Just look at that every meal when you look at your plate. Make sure it's just not the same color.
That's right. And the way you cook it is important. If you add a lot of fats to it
Right.
and a lot of salt to it,
Right.
you've beat the purpose.
Right.
You saute it with a little bit, or the way you prepare your food is very, very important.
All right. Dr. Shoba, thank you so much. I always enjoy our conversations together because you have such great insight and great information. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
There's some information. If you want more information, check out everything right there at the bottom of the screen.